We are a day away from my worldwide free webinar, a day away from my worldwide free webinar on depression. Go to glidden.healthcare, Glidden, just like the paint, no relation. Glidden.healthcare for information about how you and your friends and family members, church members, community members can tune into this webinar and gain access to this information for free. That's tomorrow night, Thursday, December 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Time. We will be streaming this event live and in living color. Depression, everything that you needed to know about it, everything the MDs are clueless about, everything holistic physicians know about it, and what you can do right now to start the recovery process by, of course, most importantly, avoiding therapeutics that don't work, avoiding therapeutics which are only offered up, proffered up, delivered to suppress and manage the symptoms, e.g. pharmaceutical medicine. Remember, it's not the gun, it's how it's used. It's not the drug, it's how it's used. The way that MDs use prescription medications, they're the leading cause of death in the United States, the leading cause of bankruptcy in the United States. And under their tutelage, we're going to hell in a handbasket. It's bad, and it's getting worse. And with depression, they are extremely clueless. There is no other aspect of modern American medicine, no subset of modern American medicine which shows the unbelievable juvenile understanding of the human condition than the psychiatric one. MDs practicing psychiatric medicine believe that consciousness is a function of biochemistry. And when somebody has a problem with their mood, when somebody has a problem with their psychology, the MD's job is to attempt to control the biochemistry of the brain, control the complex workings of the brain with man-made pharmaceutical substances. This is a fool's errand from start to finish. Your medical doctor is completely incapable of helping you to recover from depression, completely 100% incapable. When they are successful at helping people deal with depression, they are only successful in a managerial, hypnotic way. It's not a good way. It's a bad way. But it is the only way that people are aware of, right? They exist inside of a monopoly. They've existed inside of the monopoly for a long, long time. And because they exist inside of the monopoly, nobody holds their feet to the fire when they screw something up. They screw something up repeatedly, but we keep going back to the same well because it's the only thing our insurance pays for. It's the only thing that we have any experience with, and enough is enough. So tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, if you're suffering from depression, if anyone you know is suffering from depression, it's free, for goodness sakes. All you need is an internet connection. A wired internet connection is best to watch my streaming videos, not a wireless. A wired internet connection is best. If you have a wireless modem, then you can just click a cable into the back of the modem and click that cable into the back of your computer. It's called an Ethernet cable. And that's how you can gain access to the information that we disseminate on a regular basis with very little interruption. Go to glidden.healthcare for information and tune in and turn on. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m., spread the word. It's free. If you're a longevity distributor, you really want to have a heads up here. This is an excellent enrollment opportunity for you to show people in your world what we are up to, and it's not going to cost you a dime. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time, Glidden.healthcare. I'm rolling back the curtain on the unbelievable failures of conventional medicine when it comes to depression, and more importantly, giving you a heads up as to what holistic physicians believe are the operative causes of this problem, and what you can do right now to get on the road to recovery from depression with science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition. Without further ado, the phone lines are ringing off the hook. Let's go to Alaric in Texas and see what's what. Hello, Alaric. Thanks for the phone call. You are live.
How do, sir?
Very, very good. How's Texas these days?
Very cold.
Cold in Texas? What's going on?
Yeah. I just figure.
Yeah, so what does that mean? It's 80 degrees? It's 80 degrees instead of 120?
Like 37.
37 in Texas? Oh, my God. The poles must be shifting. Son of a gun.
Yeah.
So how are you doing, Alaric? We've been going back and forth for a long time here. What's the latest? How are you?
I'm swollen.
Still swollen?
Still swollen. And I was wondering, could it be my kidneys are clogged?
Well, it could be a lot of things, right? The first thing is your blood sugar more under control or what?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so the last time that we spoke, the blood sugar had been a little erratic. Is that correct?
Just a tinge.
Okay, so are you for the listening audience? Remind everybody what your history is. With diabetes. Can you give us just a little thumbnail sketch?
Well, I had diabetes for a while, and then I started with the longevity products, and I little by little got rid of it with a better diet. I had to get my toes cut off, but I learned a lesson from that. And then in the last few months, I went and took a A1C, and it just a little abnormal by
just a little tiny bit over. Yeah. And before, so how much insulin are you taking on a daily basis? Zero. And how long has it always been that way? Have you ever taken insulin?
Yeah, I did, but I just got sick of it.
Yeah, and so, all right, so you stopped the insulin and you did the medical nutrition and you were able to normalize your blood sugars with medical nutrition and no insulin.
Yes.
But this was after the blood sugar condition had gotten so bad before you started with us that they cut your toes off, right?
Yeah, because I got an infection and...
Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, so, and lately, now that we've got the blood sugar stabilized, you're dealing with edema or swelling in your lower extremities, right?
Correct. And it's moving up.
Okay, so is it in both of your extremities or just the left or just the right?
It's on both. It's both now. And it's like my lungs because every time I go to lay down, I feel it and I gag for air.
Yeah, okay. So has anybody ever done any type of a diagnostic thing on your lungs? Has anybody done an ultrasound or an X-ray of your lungs?
When I went to the hospital, they put a hole in my back and they drained about a quart out.
When was liquid.
That? January.
Okay. So then they diagnosed you at that point in time with congestive heart failure? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they said stage 3 kidney failure.
Okay. So this is the operative cause then of the swelling in the legs. There's a number of things that can contribute to that. But, now we know what's contributing to that. It's a combination of the heart condition and the kidney condition. Now, from our point of view, when the kidneys are problematic and they start to fail, the structures inside the kidneys that get the job done, the actual anatomical structures inside the kidney, the nephrons and the loop of Henle and the structures inside the kidney that filter the blood are fine. The problem with the kidney, the vast majority of the time, is something called peripheral arterial disease in the kidney. It's kind of like clogged arteries, but not in the heart, in the kidney. So the program here is to give kidney support and to attempt to unclog the arteries, right? And what causes clogged arteries anywhere in the body? Inflammation. In this regard, the most common cause of inflammation from our point of view is consistent consumption of oil in a bottle and fried food. So I'm assuming that you've eliminated both of those, yes?
Yes, but I fry with butter.
That's fine as long as you don't use oil. You are good to go. You can cook with butter. You can cook with lard. That's no problem. So that's step number one. Step number two, you need to help the blood vessels recover their health. And we do that with an herbal combination. Is one of two things we can do. There's a product that Youngevity sells called Ultimate Daily Capsules that I like to use in order to assist in this process. Have you been using those?
Yeah, I've tried to get up to 16 a day, but I only
Okay, now hold on, buddy. Were you using the old formula with the big capsules or the new formula with the small ones?
The big ones, the Ultimate Daily, yeah, the big ones.
Yeah. So they changed the formula of the Ultimate Daily a little while ago. Have you noticed a difference in the size of the caps lately?
No, they are still the hard ones. The hard pills.
Yeah. All right. So we're coming up against the commercial break. I'd like you to go and get the bottle and read me the label. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Youngevity has two types of Ultimate Daily capsules, and they kind of changed it up on people a little while ago. And it's important that you're using the right type. So if you can go and grab that bottle, the commercial break's going to start here in just a second, and we'll finish up with you on the other side of the commercial break. Alaric, I appreciate your continued trust. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your steadfast advocate for health, Dr. Peter Glidden. This is where enlightened people come for real answers to real health conditions. Stick around.
My dad was 59 when he collapsed from a heart attack late last year. Just this past August was when we spread his ashes on the St. Croix River. I loved my dad, but boy was he stubborn. He hadn't been to the doctor in over 25 years. His excuse? He simply couldn't afford it. He wasn't a rich man by any means. At less than $107 per month, libertyoncall.org would have been the perfect alternative for my father. Don't wait. Go to libertyoncall.org right now, for not just your sake, but for the sake of your loved ones. Again, that's libertyoncall.org.
What would your life be like if you woke up each morning with new vitality, feeling better than you have in years, and you noticed a difference in your sleeping patterns, blood sugar levels, and had a sense of well-being overall? There's something that is changing thousands of people's lives, and you could be one of them. It's called Heart and Body Extract. Sharon Harris, co-creator of Heart and Body Extract, talks about the positive effects of Heart and Body Extract.
What happens with the formula Heart and Body Extract is it's giving the body the necessary vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and phytonutrients so the body will heal itself. And yes, the body does have the ability to balance blood pressure, balance cholesterol, clean and unclog the arteries. It can also work on balancing the circulation for diabetics. So the body is an amazing thing. It simply needs some help so it has the tools to heal itself.
Heart and Body Extract gets results. To order your 2-month supply, call now, toll free at 866-295-5305. Order online at hbextract.com.
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't pick on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
We use mobile devices right against our bodies every day, but growing scientific evidence has emerged showing serious health risks associated with exposure to EMF radiation emitted from these devices. The solution is Defender Shield, the most effective mobile radiation shielding ever developed. Defender Shield blocks virtually 100% of EMF radiation from cell phones, tablets, and laptops, and starts at just $64.99. Buy now at DefenderShield.com. For 10% off, use promo code GCN. DefenderShield.com, the worldwide leader in mobile radiation shielding.
This is a healthcare alert from the Pain Relief Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You don't have to suffer any longer. You can immediately qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you by calling our 24/7 Pain Relief Hotline at 866-389-0620. Delivery is free and all paperwork is handled for you. If you are on Medicare and have knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain, don't wait. you can qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost by calling our 24/7 pain hotline now at 866-389-0620. Our representatives are standing by 24/7 to take your call and rush you your pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and all paperwork is handled for you. Just call 866-389-0620. That's 866-389-0620. Again, 866-389-0620.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Peter Glidden, your steadfast advocate for health, talking to Alaric in Texas, who has recovered from his blood sugar issue, his type 2 diabetes, and now he's struggling with congestive heart failure and stage 3 kidney malfunction, and we are trying to help him climb out of this hole. So, all right, Alaric, what's it say on the Ultimate Dailies? First of all, how many capsules are in, how many tablets are in the bottle?
180.
Okay, 180. Very good. Now, you see the label? You turn around where it says the ingredients, the supplement facts?
Yeah.
Okay. At the very bottom of that list, does it say hawthorn berry? See where it says supplement facts on the back of the bottle, and then there's like a little rectangular black box, and it lists all the ingredients. The very last ingredient that should be listed is hawthorn berry. Do you see that?
No, I see, boy. Nope, I don't.
Okay.
I see the preparatory blend. Yep. And it should be there, right?
No, it would be in the list of ingredients, right? You see it says L-cysteine and methionine and folic acid and B12 and iron and zinc and copper and all that stuff. You see that?
No, it's not there, no.
Okay. Hawthorn berry, yeah. So when you open the capsules up, they're a little shiny. They have a little bit of a sheen to them.
No, they're dull.
They're dull. Well, this is interesting. I'd like you to email me a screenshot of the supplement.
Okay.
All right. You know how to do that?
I'll get one of my daughters.
All right. Yeah. So Longevity changed that formula, and the Hawthorn is important. And they're bringing back the original Hawthorn formula of that product sometime this month. It's going to be called, I think, Ultimate Daily Classic, I think. They changed the formula because of rules in Canada. The Canadian government didn't like some of the ingredients that were in that product, and so they had to change it up. And instead of just making a new product for Canada, they just changed the whole recipe, and a lot of people didn't like that, including Dr. Wallach. So I need to know that you're taking the right one, okay, number one. Number two, the workaround, what would be necessary here additionally for you would be the Good Herbs product circulation support, the Good Herbs circulation support. Have you tried that yet?
No.
All right. Longevity acquired a company called Good Herbs. They make a product called Circulation Support. I'd like you to get 4 bottles a month. They sell it in a 4-pack. You save money if you do that. And please take a half a teaspoon 3 times a day. A half a teaspoon 3 times a day. How much selenium are you taking?
About 12 a day.
Okay, very, very good. That's perfect. And are you taking any of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets?
Yes, I'm trying to get 16 of them a day.
Of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, you don't need that many. How much do you weigh?
230.
Okay. Are you doing any of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine powder?
No.
Why not?
I ran out, and I just got the pills.
Okay. So your dose for your body would be 8 capsules a day, not 16. You don't need to overdo it in that arena. 8 a day of that is fine. But there's something that's not in the tablets that was in the powder that you need, and you might already be taking it. It's the plant-derived minerals. Are you taking plant-derived minerals as a standalone?
I'm trying to get 16 ounces. No, I'm sorry. 6 ounces a day.
All right, that's excellent. So you can continue to do that. You can continue to do the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets, but you only need 8 a day. You need to do the correct Ultimate Daily cap, so I just need to see which bottle you're taking and whether you're taking the right stuff. So stick around during the break.
Okay.
And the guy at the GCN Studios will give you my email address, and everything is good. All right. So take a screenshot of that, send it to me, and then I'll reply to the email, and I'll tell you exactly what to do with the Ultimate Dailies, right? But from our point of view, both of these conditions, the heart problem and the kidney problem, are caused by chronic low levels of inflammation, which have caused tissue destruction. And we need to help the body bounce back from that by eliminating the food that's causing the problem, increasing consumption of anti-inflammatory substances high in ORAC, that's the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets, and giving the blood vessels herbal support to see if they can bounce back. I'll look forward to your email, Alaric. Hey, Randy, thanks for the phone call. You are live.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hey, my question is, I have optic neuropathy in both of my optic nerves behind my eyes.
Yep.
And so optic nerve damage, which has led to significant vision loss.
Yep.
And I'm wondering and asking, will your program, the longevity program, be able to help in any way to help restore vision? And if so, what would be the program?
Okay, yes. So the answer is probably, right? I don't have a crystal ball, but if I had a little tomato plant that was running out of steam and it had been neglected and it was on its last legs, there's a high degree of probability that if I put it in good soil, gave it good fertilizer, good water, and good sunlight, it would bounce back. There is a point beyond which the body can't fix damaged tissue, but since I've been using Dr. Wallach's methodology, I have no idea where that point of no return is. I've seen remarkable recovery across the board with a number of health conditions that I didn't think were fixable before I met Dr. Wallach. So our basic understanding here, Randy, is everybody needs the 90 essential nutrients. The 90 essential nutrients are not all in the food. Everybody is nutritionally deficient. And also, everybody is unwittingly eating food on a regular basis, which is causing damage and low levels of inflammation to the body. And it's only a matter of time until those chickens come home to roost. So, our basic understanding here and our basic method for everybody is stop eating food that's gumming up the works. You can get that list for free on my website. It's called the 12 Bad Food List. You find it at glidden.healthcare on the Learn page, glidden.healthcare on the Learn page. So number one, you have to know what those foods are, and you have to stop eating them. That's really pretty important, number one. Number two, you need to give your body the raw materials that it needs to function optimally across the board, and then in this case, extra eye support. So we are of the belief that optic neuritis is in part caused by osteoporosis of the skull, which is an interesting thing to talk about. Most of the nerves that feed the body and make things work come out of the spinal cord, but there are 12 nerves that come directly off of the brain. They're called the cranial nerves, and they go to the eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and throat. And in order to get there, they need to go through little tunnels in the skull. So the optic nerve comes off of the brain and goes through a tunnel in the skull to get to each eye, right? There's 2 optic nerves, and they go through 2 different tunnels in the skull to get to the left and the right eye. Now, if the skull bone is healthy, the walls of the tunnel are structurally sound, and life is good. But when the skull bone starts to run out of nutrients, the little tunnel starts to collapse. because it loses its structural integrity. When that happens, the body puts connective tissue inside the tunnel in order to shore it up so that you don't go deaf, dumb, or blind, right? The body has wisdom, and it knows that the game is afoot. So it tries to manage the problem as best as it can with limited resources. But there shouldn't be connective tissue in there. And so when there is connective tissue in there, it'll rub up against the nerve. Shouldn't. And if it's the nerve that goes to the eye, you get optic neuritis. If it's the nerve that goes to the eardrum, you get ringing in the ears. If it's the nerve that goes to the inner ear, you get vertigo. If it's the nerve that goes to the eye muscles, you get lazy eye, and so forth and so on. So interestingly enough, the treatment here is to give you bone and joint nutrients and a little extra anti-inflammatory support, because everybody needs that. Now, eliminating the 12 bad foods is going to go a long way towards reducing inflammation. I mean, if you had a fire in your backyard and you were throwing gasoline on it 3 times a day, well, that's not a good idea. So just by stopping the 12 bad foods, you're going to go a long way towards reducing unnecessary inflammation in the body. But there are nutritional supplements and herbs that you can take which will assist in this process as well. So what's your current body weight, Randy?
190.
Okay. So we recommend nutritional supplement in doses appropriate for body weight, right? I mean, it's kind of the same thing with dogs, right? There's the small breed dog food, the medium breed dog food, the large breed dog food, and it's the same, except there's more of nutrients the bigger the dog is, because it's more mass in the animal. It's the same with the human. So here's what I would do if I were you for 90 days, all right? Every month I would purchase 2 of a product called the Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 Liquid. It's called the Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 Liquid. I would get 2 of those. I would get 3 bottles of Ultimate Selenium. 3 bottles of Ultimate Selenium. And I would get 2 bottles of Glucogel in the 240 count. Glucogel capsules in the 240 count, and 1 bottle of plant-derived minerals. 1 bottle of plant-derived minerals. Let me go through that list again. It's the Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 Liquid. I would do 2 of those. I would do 3 Ultimate Selenium. I would do 1 plant-derived minerals, and Glucogel capsules in the 240 count, 2 bottles a month. Now, how was it that you heard about this radio program?
Word of mouth.
Okay, so did a friend of yours tell you about it who's already a longevity person?
They had heard about it through Dr. Wallach to you, so it was yeah.
Oh, okay. So you want and what station are you listening to this on?
I have no idea. I just called in.
Oh yeah. So you're listening to it on the internet?
I'm not listening. I just called in.
Oh, you just called in. Oh, I get it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I'm confused. So I haven't had enough coffee today. So if possible, you want to get in touch with the person that told you about us. And see if they're already a member of Youngevity, and you want to order the products through them, because Youngevity exists as a grassroots coalition of people networked all around the world, and we want to give credit where credit is due.
What I did was, the person I talked to is not a part of it, but I went ahead and called one of your distributors and got a recommendation from them.
Oh, great! So then just get back in touch with them. And they'll tell you, how to order the stuff that I just recommended. They'll also help you figure out how to take it, because that's important, right?
Okay. Could I ask one more time to go through that, because I wanted to make sure?
Yeah.
2 Healthy Start Packs, is that right?
Yeah, it's called a Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 Liquid is the complete name of the product.
Okay, so there's that, and there's the selenium.
Yep, 3 of those.
How many selenium? They'll tell me how many selenium per day?
Yeah, you're going to be taking 9 a day, 3 capsules, 3 times a day between meals.
Okay. And then there's the 2 glucose
gel at the 240 count. Yep.
240 count.
Yep. I want you to take 6 of those 3 times a day. 6 with breakfast, 6 with lunch, 6 with dinner.
Okay. And how is the start pack taken? How is that?
Yeah, the longevity person will help you figure that out. That's too long. It would take me too long to explain on the radio, but it's easy to do, man. It's easy. But I have to impress upon you, Randy, 2 things. Number 1, you have to dial in the diet here, because if you don't, the nutritional supplements are going to work, but it's going to take a long, long time, and it's going to be 3 steps forward with the supplements and 2 steps backward when you eat the wrong food, and it's going to be sporadic. You need to dial in the diet here if you really want to fix this quickly. And
I started that a month ago.
Okay, great. Very good. So you're ahead of the curve. Number 2, if your body is nutritionally deficient enough so that it has generated optic neuritis, then guaranteed there are other things going on with your body mind that are not optimal, but you've kind of gotten used to. So as you go down the track here with the diet and the nutritional supplement program, pay attention to everything, right? Not just what's happening to your eyes, but your mood, your energy, your sleep, your appetite, your weight, right? Sex drive, everything. Because this is holistic medical nutrition, and that means it's meant to affect everything, because every part of your body needs the 90 essential nutrients. So one of the ways that we gauge the effectiveness of this program is by paying attention to everything in addition to the chief complaint, which in your case would be the eyes, right? So that will be a good way for you to kind of judge the effectiveness of this program moving forward. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's going to take a while for your body to get on the other side of this, but a hallmark of a properly prescribed program is that every couple of weeks, right, something else brightens up. You get a little bit better here, a little bit better there, and then life is good, and that's how we judge the effectiveness. Okay?
One final question on the plant-derived. What is that? I didn't catch that. So.
Yes, I'm sorry. The name of the product is Ultimate Plant-Derived Minerals. It's a 32-ounce bottle of minerals. And if there was just one nutritional supplement that I was allowed by law to prescribe to people, it would be that one. That's a very important supplement. It provides 66% of the body's nutrient needs. And you start taking that into your body every day, you're going to love how you feel.
Have you dealt with optic neuropathy, optic nerve damage people before?
Yes. Also pityriasis, rosacea, macular degeneration, glaucoma. These things you can recover from. And if you want to hear a CD about that, you want to go to DRJ Wallach, WALLACH, drjwallach.com, and order a CD called Seeing is Believing. It's a testimony of an eye specialist, an MD, who started using Dr. Wallach's treatments and couldn't believe what he saw his patients recover from. So
27 mac degeneration, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right. So, look, man, here's the basic understanding, right? Nobody knows. There's no amount of diagnostic discovery that anybody on planet Earth can do right now to be able to tell you, me, or anybody else how far gone the tissue in the body is. There is a point beyond which the body cannot fix this. There is. Right? I don't know of any therapy that can grow back a finger if you cut it off in a bandsaw, heaven forbid, right? But I'm telling you, your body needs these nutrients, and you need to stop eating this crap. And when you do those 2 things, the body starts to rebound. And, God only knows how far back you're going to be able to bounce. But even if you couldn't recover anything, but you just stop progressing, that would be a good thing, right?
Yes.
But if you can recover 10%, 20%, 50%, 90%, well,
it'd be huge.
It'd be huge. Man, so for the proof of the pudding's in the eating, and this is why it's important to be mindful of how this program affects Randy, from California as a whole person, because when we get improvement here and improvement there and improvement there and improvement there, that bodes well for the eye recovery. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Keep your eyes on the prize, Randy. I appreciate your trust. And call us in with results one way or the other. Richard in North Carolina is up next, ladies and gentlemen. I am your steadfast advocate for health, Dr. Peter Glidden. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Peter Glidden, your steadfast advocate for health. Let's go back into the chat room and talk to Richard from North Carolina. Hello, Richard. Thanks for the phone call. You are live.
Hi. My name is Richard. I'm on dialysis, and I'm trying to get off. I've been on it a couple of years, few months, but I was off for 4 years, and I'm trying to get the longevity products so where I can just stay off.
Okay, great. So have you started the longevity stuff yet?
I had started some. I had some suggestions from here and there, but I need someone who actually knows the product, where I can actually take, on and on basis, so where the doctor could see my blood work and where they could say, oh, Richard, you can get off now.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'd like to give you a heads up on that, Richard. I will tell you what to take, but we only have 4 minutes in this segment, and then the show's over. So if you go to my website, drglidden.com, drglidden.com, I have an online subscription service called the Dr. Glidden Advocate. And it's $20 a month. It's month to month. You can cancel at any time. If you sign up as a Dr. Glidden Advocate, you'll have access to hundreds of hours of archived health webinars that I've done. And one of them is on kidney health. And it will kind of give you an understanding of what's happening from our point of view. And I also specifically tell you what to take and how to take it and how much and everything. So that's a really good resource that I recommend, right? There's only so much I can do over the radio, and really education goes a long, long way here. So go to my website.
That's good. Okay, the question is, how long would it take for me I can get off dialysis?
God only knows, but God only knows. But right, here's how we gauge the effectiveness of this program. 90 days, we eliminate the 12 bad foods, and we take the nutritional supplements appropriate for body weight for 90 days. And inside of that 90-day period, you look to see something dramatic to improve. Something somewhere in your body, mind to get better. Mood gets better, energy gets better, aches and pains get better, weight gets better, dialysis numbers get better, right? Something has to brighten up inside of 90 days. If 90 days goes by and nothing has happened whatsoever, then the program needs to be tweaked because there's something that you're not doing correctly. You're not taking enough, or there's something that you're missing, or you're taking it the wrong way, or whatever. But once we get improvement, right? Noticeable, measurable, specific improvement inside of 90 days, somewhere in your body, mind, we just maintain the discipline. Might take you, might take you 4 weeks, might take you 4 years to get on the other side of this. We don't have the secret decoder ring there, but here's what we do know. Once the body starts to heal itself, it's kind of like a snowball rolling down a hill, and it picks up speed, it picks up momentum. Healing with medical nutrition is very much a process. It's not an event. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. But even though it takes time, we expect noticeable, measurable improvement every couple of weeks somewhere. And so, give it a try for 90 days before you judge it up or down. And if inside of 90 days you're getting some positive bang that's remarkable somewhere, then we just maintain the discipline. And over time, it starts to roll around. And then once your dialysis numbers get better, we expect every couple of weeks them to get better and get better and get better and get better like that. So how long have you been on dialysis?
Oh, well, I came back after 4 years since October.
Okay, so how long have you known that you've had a kidney issue?
Oh, gosh, since 2000.
Okay, so 15 years, right? So the naturopathic doctors say it takes 1 month for every year that you've had the problem So if you've had this for 15 months, it's probably going to take, or 15 years, it's probably going to take 15 months to get on the other side of it. But inside of that time frame, we expect to see noticeable and measurable improvement. So check out the website, drglidden.com, become an advocate, educate yourself about what you need to do, and feel free to call me on this radio program anytime you want. We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your attendance, your listening. I am your steadfast advocate for health. I couldn't do it without you. See you around campus. Live long and prosper.
If you or someone you care about loves outdoor adventure, then check out slingbow.com for some unique holiday gift ideas. That's slingbow.com, where we have some innovative new products for the archer, hunter, or bow fishing enthusiast in your family. Now through January, use the promo code HOLIDAY to get free shipping in the U.S. or Canada. And from all of us at Slingbow Industries, have a safe, joyous, and peaceful holiday season.
Just recently, we've witnessed some of the most catastrophic disasters in history. Be sure to prepare yourself with great-tasting, high-quality, GMO-free food that has a 25-year shelf life. Of course, we're talking about the foods from SurvivalFoodAlliance.com. And don't forget, the human body needs up to 3 quarts of water every day to remain healthy and hydrated. So check out our water bricks at SurvivalFoodAlliance.com. Go to SurvivalFoodAlliance.com or call 877-223-1776.
My name is Don Wiskin. In 1994, I lost my 62-year-old father to complications of bypass surgery. In 1977, my 44-year-old brother was found dead in his apartment. He suffered a heart attack. In January of 98, my mother had a stroke and passed away in her bed. 21 days later, my 53-year-old brother passed away on his arrival to the hospital. He waited too long. In June that same year, I almost joined them at 42. What did I do? I took a 7-herb formula I now call Extendivite, made from garlic, cayenne, bilberry, ginkgo biloba, hawthorn, milk thistle, and valerian. Based on German studies of natural medicine, Extendivite is designed to clear blocked arteries, clean the toxins from your blood, and improve your immune system. To get your Extendivite, call 1-877-928-8822. That's 1-877-928-8822. Or visit our website, heartdrop.com.
Extend your life with Extendovite.
Sciatica, lower back pain, hip pain, poor posture. If you suffer from any of these problems, get ready to relax. Introducing an amazing product that's been in the market for over 25 years, the Sacro Wedgie. It was invented by a football coach using a common-sense osteopath technique. He created this device to help his athletes by isolating and supporting the sacrum, which is the keystone of our anatomy. This wedge-shaped bone is in the center of our hips, where a lot of pain starts. Simply relax 20 minutes daily on the amazingly simple Sacro Wedgie and let gravity do the work, helping muscles rebalance and start releasing nerves. Sit in the Sacro Wedgie at the computer or while traveling to help correct posture to finally help relieve those stubborn aches and pains for only $33.95. It's made in the USA, so click the family-owned website at sacrowedgie.com, spelled SACROWEDGY.com, or call 1-800-737-9295. That's 1-800-737-9295. Relax your back pain away with the Sacro Wedgie.
Thousands of people seeking home security get ripped off every day, and the home security industry wants you to believe that's your only option. They've got hordes of salesmen out there trying to scare you into signing one of their long-term contracts. You get stuck writing huge checks month after month with no way out. It's robbery by contract, and it can cost you thousands. But there's a better way to protect your home. Simply Safe Home Security. Simply Safe has no contracts. None. You'll get award-winning 24/7 protection. Security professionals watching over your home, ready to instantly send police to the rescue for just $14.99 per month. That's less than half what most companies charge. Protect your home the smart way. Visit simplysafedefense.com today for an exclusive 10% offer and get a free keychain remote worth $25. Only when you go to simplysafedefense.com. simplysafedefense.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Ossick with Famous Footwear. Did you know that premature birth is the #1 killer of babies? That's why we support the March of Dimes in the fight against premature birth. Join us in supporting cutting-edge research, treatment programs, and outreach to help moms have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Learn how you can help save babies' lives at marchofdimes.org.
Hello?
Congratulations.
For what?
For losing all that weight. How'd you do it so fast?
ASAP.
ASAP what? What's that mean?
Are you ready to get as skinny as possible, as soon as possible, as simple as possible, and as sexy as possible?
I'm listening.
Then get with the ASAP program. It's real and it works. No smooth talk, no slick advertising, and no exaggerated claims of success.
I've got to know more.
Welcome to ASAP, as slim as possible. Whether you have 10, 20, or 50 pounds to lose, ASAP is your weight loss answer. ASAP targets the abnormal fat reserves and makes them available to be burned as fuel and contains no caffeine or hormones. Order ASAP at wholesale prices or join the team to share the business with others. Visit GCNteam.com or call 877-878-4203. GCNteam.com or call 877-878-4203. Lose weight and look great with ASAP, as slim as possible.
Most of you know that heart disease is the #1 silent killer in the U.S. What if I told you for just $54.95 a month you could fight against heart disease naturally? At Heart and Body Extract, we've been helping thousands of people get back to a healthier heart. Don't just take my word for it. Check out all of the success stories at hbextract.com, or to order, call 866-295-5305. That's 866-295-5305. hbextract.com. Don't risk it when you can take charge of it.
If you or someone you care about loves outdoor adventure, then check out slingbow.com for some unique holiday gift ideas. That's slingbow.com, where we have some innovative new products for the archer, hunter, or bow fishing enthusiast in your family. Now through January, use the promo code HOLIDAY to get free shipping in the U.S. or Canada. And from all of us at Slingbow Industries, have a safe, joyous, and peaceful holiday season.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit goberkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products, most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at goberkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
If you're like me, you're concerned about the stock market and the economy. You're asking the questions, but it just doesn't seem that you're getting the right answers. Well, my friends at the Wealth Preservation Institute not only have the answers, but they've put together a free report, How to Survive the Upcoming Economic Collapse and Protect Your 401ks, IRA savings, and retirement income. Don't hesitate. This report's for free for a limited time by calling 888-772-2929. That's 888-772-2929. Take back your financial lives today.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Then get on board with the Tax Admiral and let us steer your way to financial freedom.
The IRS is the largest collection agency in the world. They can freeze your bank accounts, seize your car, home, will garnish your paychecks and benefits.
Don't take on the IRS alone. I can fight for you using industry secrets that can help stop the IRS. I'll cut your penalties, slash your interest, and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company with over 30 years experience helping people clean up their mess with the IRS. And we have a 95% customer satisfaction rating.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, are facing an audit, a lien, or levy, then call me right away.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.